Hey everybody. I decided to come on here at my lunch hour to share with you what I got yesterday at Goodwill. As you guys know, I work from home, and on Wednesdays I have to move my car for the street sweepers. And so when I do, I'm about a couple of blocks away from a Goodwill right up the street. So I went over there. Of course, I circle around the parking lot to make sure there's not a lot of cars there. And like I said, at any given time, it's probably like five people. It's a big store, and it's like five people in the store, at any given time. So of course, it's so easy to distance from people. So anyway, I did pick up a few things, not a lot, just a few little things, a few regrets. Well, not, a, yeah, a few regrets. Um, but it's okay. I'm still going to post it. That just comes with having to go to Goodwill fast and not being able to sit down and check your things. When I first started off, especially with clothing on Poshmark, I would fill my basket up so quick, and then I would go sit down on one of the couches and I'd go check all my items thoroughly. I would run them in my phone to see, what the comps are, and I was able to do like a full on, but of course, unfortunately, in these days, can't do that. And a lot of the stores don't allow you to sit on the furniture anymore. I want you to shop and get out, pretty much. So anyway, today or yesterday, I did pick up things for Macari. I just made a sale earlier. Um, I got to finish wrapping that up too. I get an hour and a half lunch, so I'm going to try to get that wrapped up as well. But as you know, on Mercari, I like to do hard goods. So there are little things. I don't like to get big, heavy things because I don't want to deal with the shipping. So I try to stick to little things that I know is going to bring me good profits. So anyway, I'm going to start with this. I'm going to end with the last thing's going to be my favorite thing. So the first thing I saw, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this lady. Her name is Crazy Lamp Lady. And I seen her the other day pick up one of these, and I was thrilled when I saw this there today. Now, I do collect wooden boxes that are like vintage, that have paintings on them. I have three in my collection. Two, and then one is a Jamaican. My mom's from Jamaica. I did find this cute little box with a decoupage of Jamaica, old Jamaica on it. It was really nice. I have to share that with you, but I want to build up my collection first. But I did find this. It's like a lacquer box, and it has a butterfly on it, and it's like a really dark picture, but it's very pretty, hand painted. I don't know if I can show this butterfly on there. It's so pretty. It's like a black lacquer box, and it has like a velvet lining. Now, when I did do a comp on it, they had the velvet lining in here as well. This doesn't, but it does feel like once it did have a lining. If you could see it, a little bit of the glue, you could see that it had lining. Now, I'm struggling with whether I want to keep this and add it to my collection, or do I not want to keep it. It's very, very pretty, but I know I can make a little bit of profit on it. There is a little bit of wearing on the side where a little bit of the lacquer came off, but I might still post it. I might still post it on there. I need to do a little bit more research on the comps on these, but there were some on there, and they were going for maybe 15. I think I saw one 18, 15. They're kind of up and down. So, but it's very pretty. It's just a lacquer box. I did get this for $2.99. Things are pricey out here in California. And it is made in China, which is not too much of a liked thing, but I just think, I buy the things out of how they look and not necessarily the name and where it's from, as long as it's made, nicely, and it's pretty. I like, oh, sorry, you guys. Oh my gosh. So it's really pretty. And so it's just a lacquer box, trinket box. Okay, then the next thing that I found was an art glass candle votive. What's it called? Votive? I don't know what it's called. Anyway, so I noticed on this that it was double stamped and under. Okay, so this one says it was $2.99. I don't know if you guys can see it. Then I noticed two, and it's usually a two-way at the tip when it says 2 for. Two for something, like there were two items. And so when I lifted it, it was 2 for $4.99, which tells me that there was another one. And I tried to look all over and could not find it. But it's just kind of like a purplish, plumish candle votive. And I don't know if you guys have heard of fire and light. That's the first thing that I thought of, but it's just not thick enough for fire and light. Fire and light is very expensive, and it sells for very high. I would probably list this as art glass because there is no markings on it. I cannot be sure. I did try to do a Google search, but nothing came back close to this. I guess it was because it was hard to kind of focus it in the frame to be able to capture a good picture of it. So I would get paintings of pictures instead of actual candle votives, and then I would try to enter it as a candle votive, and it didn't come back. So I'm going to try to do a little bit more research before I do sell it. But it's really pretty, and like I said, I'll probably label it as art glass because, again, I'm not too good at knowing what type of glass is what. I don't see any signatures on it. I don't see any names or anything like that on it. But it is a very, very pretty piece. And see, I love things that have bubbles in it. I just think that's so neat, and when it's thick glass. But yeah, I do like this a lot. So I will see how much I can post this for and do more comps on it. Also, when I walked in, I did see this. Now, I remember as a child, we were cuckoo. Oh, by the way, this was $2.99 as well. The candle votive. I said I was going to start keeping the price on it until I sell it. But anyway, when I walked in and I saw this right away, it is a 3-pack, never open, of Godzilla DVDs. And so this, unfortunately, is the newer Godzilla. The older ones, the rare ones, those are the ones that are really selling for a lot of money. However, I feel I can't do too bad with maybe posting this for 20, 15, 20 bucks. I don't know. I have to, again, I couldn't get good comps on this. I didn't see any I saw a 3-pack, but it was like a listing off of some other weird website, and I couldn't figure out how much it was selling for. So I'm probably going to sell this on Mercari. I'll probably post it for 20. A lot of times I post things over because that leaves me room for someone to give me an offer. So I'll probably post it for 20, 25 and go from there. But it's never been open. It's completely closed. And like I said, it's the Godzilla. It's the 50th anniversary Godzilla DVD collection. Godzilla versus Hedorah. And then there's Godzilla versus Gigan. And then just regular Godzilla. This is the one I've seen that one. I think I have. Anyway, that's the newer Godzilla that came out of the movies. And so they're all there, never open, brand new. So we'll see what happens on that. Then, part of the price tag came off anyway. So then I found, now these are the ones that are regrets. Okay, so I saw these. And they are wine goblets. And I'm learning from a few of the other resellers to look inside of boxes. Sometimes we get lazy, we just don't want to look inside. And so I've learned it's good to look inside of boxes because you can find treasures. Treasures come in boxes. Now I have a clean silver cloth. What these are silver wine glasses. Okay. What I didn't realize is there are names on these. Did not notice. I'm so disappointed. But yes, I did not notice there were names on there. If you could see it, it's engraved Steve. And of course, the other one is engraved Elena. Now, I did polish up the other ones, and it polishes up really, really well. So I thought, how am I going to sell wine glasses, silver wine glasses, to anybody when they have Steve and Elena on there? What are the chances I'll find a Steve and Elena? So here's Elena's. Now see how that polishes up really nice? Very nice. Nice. And like I said, that's Elena. But the inside, I gotta still polish the inside. I have one of those polished cloths, and they really polish up really well. So that's the difference. And so these are by a company called International Silver Company in Connecticut. And so I'm thinking these are either a wedding gift or, oh, hold on one second. I'm going to pause you guys. Okay, sorry about that. So anyway, yeah, so they polish up really good. And so what I thought to myself, I'm never going to be able to sell these as a set. I'm just not. So I will sell them separately. And hopefully I will find an Elena, Elena, that wants a silver wine glass with her name on it, and a Steve, which is probably highly unlikely. I mean, how many Steves do you know that, well, I don't know. You never know. You never know. So I've decided I'll sell them separately. There's probably a better chance I'll sell them separately. But again, you know, rushing in the store at lunchtime and not really being able to see things, you know, you just kind of grab stuff and not able to check. You know, my first thing was check to see if it's broken because I thought it was glass that was trimmed with silver, and it ended up being all silver. So I just shoved it back in there and said, okay. By the way, these were $3.99 each. So yes, I paid up for them. So hopefully, if I can make, you know, if I could sell one for $10 or whatever, then that'll make my money back. But I'm probably going to list it as $15, you know, see what happens. And then I did manage to grab one piece of clothing. I thought this was really cute. Denim is really in. And summer's coming, so I just thought this was really cute. It was gray. It was gray tag 50% off, and I don't know. I think vests were, I don't even know. I got to look at my receipt, but I know it was 50% off. I think vests run like $4.97 or something crazy. I don't know. I really got to get better look at how much I spend on stuff. But I thought this is really cute. It's just a denim vest, and it's a size 6, I think. Yeah, size US 6. And so I just got that. And it is from H&M, which is not a highly... I got it strictly out of style, not the name. So I think that'll do well. I think I'll be able to sell that. So that was the only clothing piece I picked up. And then my last favorite piece that I picked up. I love picking up unicorns, you guys. This is a glass unicorn by Boda. And it is just a... Boda is a glass company out of Sweden. And oh my gosh, I saw so many. I went on their website. They have so many beautiful pieces. Oh my gosh. They have so many beautiful pieces. Now this reminds me of Fire and Ice. It's not, and it doesn't sell like Fire and Ice. Fire and Ice, Fire and Light. It doesn't sell like it either. However, they're very beautiful pieces, and it's just a unicorn. And so I thought that was really pretty. And I don't know if it's a paperweight or if it's I don't know. It looks like a paperweight. It's flat on this side, so it'll be a paperweight that lays down, I guess. I don't know. It sits pretty good like this, though. Like it's not wobbly or anything. Anyway, so yeah. So I thought that was really cool. It's all clear. No scratches, no cracks, no nothing. It's just beautiful. And pieces like this, I tend to sell glass paperweights and smaller things like this. I tend to sell very well on my Mercari. So I am going to post this. Not sure how much yet. I do need to do a little bit more research. I think the regular price on this through Moda was, I think it was like $68, I want to say. So, you know, I mean, it's not brand new. I don't have the box to it and all that stuff like that, but it's still in great condition, no scratches, like I said, and it's just a beautiful piece. And I got it for $3.99. And so, yeah, and it's Boda. What I hate is that someone put tape over it. A lot of the boat pieces I saw the boat on the back, like here. I think I saw one with it on the bottom, but this one's on the bottom, and I tried to lift the tape and it kind of tore the little label. So I was like, no, I got to keep that on there. So I kept the tape on there. So that's very cute. That's just a unicorn. Isn't that pretty, you guys? Looks like ice. So that's my last piece that I picked up, and that's it, you guys. It's just so nice to get out of the house. Oh, it's so nice to be. When I get out, I just feel like, oh, like, because I'm in the house all the time working. And so I told myself I'm going to try to make it a point. Another reason why is I don't park in my garage because there were rats in there 3 years ago. So I got scared to park in there. So I park on the street. And parking over here sucks. And so I have to really, like, I can't stay out late. I have to come home and circle around. Like, if I'm gone too long, sometimes when I pick up my groceries, I have to circle around and around and around to find parking. And so, it makes me stay home. So, I need to get out of that and just park far. Because I feel like I need to be out more into the sun. I need to, enjoy the outdoors more. Yeah. So one of my sisters, she finally got her first shot, which was school district. She got her shot, and I think my older sister, I believe she got her second one yesterday or today. So my brother said the VA hospital emailed him with something regarding getting his, and then I'm the last one still waiting. They, of course, I don't know, our city. I live in Long Beach, and Long Beach is a big independent city, and we have our own health department, and they're a little bit ahead of LA. And so they have been funny. That looks like acne right there, but I don't have any acne there. It's so weird. Anyway, so they tend to vaccinate here faster a little than everybody else. But I talked to Kaiser, and they said, yeah, they're going to be, they show that it's supposed to be coming soon for high risk, and I'm high risk. Um, they are going to be, LA says 3:15. I believe it's going to be a little earlier here in Long Beach, and it'll be at Cal State Long Beach that we have to go to. My sister was lucky. She got to go to the convention center, and it's a drive-through. She said they're just weaving in and out through these things, like 20 lines, and everybody's just kind of weaving in and out because it's a huge parking lot. So anyway, she got hers, and I'm very happy because she's really, really asthmatic. And the whole winter time, my sister suffers from asthma. Like, it's bad. And so she's diabetes. And so, I was concerned about her, and she's back at work. And so, but no students are there. She works at a high school, but she's still back at work. And so, yeah, so she was able to get her first vaccine. I can't wait to get mine. I think after I get my first one, well, the second one, then I'll return back to work. But anyway, yeah, so that's the update now. And so, yeah. And you guys, I have been losing weight. I have really, 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 really cut down on my meals. I've really cut down. I've been doing a lot of low carb. I pre-cook my meals. I measure my food. I've been doing really strict on my diet, and I've lost some weight. I'm not too sure because my scale's not very accurate, but there are clothes that I'm getting into that I couldn't even think about. I couldn't even get them past I'm so excited from this. There's stuff I couldn't even get forced past my fat back. And I put shirts on that I couldn't even get on. It's amazing. Every time I lose weight, I'm always like, I can't believe I got into this, but I know that I have to stick to my diet because of my blood pressure issues. COVID is scary, and just knowing that being overweight with pre-existing conditions and that COVID is not in my favor, that I really have to do something. And just getting older. I'm 53 years old. Yeah, it's time. It's time to kick it in gear and say, Sandra, get the weight off and keep it off, So yeah, I've been really, really getting my hustle. I've lost 75 pounds before, and I know that I have the willpower because I've done it. 75 pounds is a lot. As a matter of fact, I want to say it was 75. I've lost in 1999, and it took me a year and a half. And back then I was running, I was doing everything. And so I love to walk. I love to walk. I do my little videos, workouts on my videos. I do weights. So I've just been trying to kick it in gear. You know, there's one thing to just sit there and talk about being on a diet or whatever, but you'll never lose it and keep it off unless it's a lifestyle change, and not just talk about it, but just be about it, you know. And I'm tired of sitting here talking about it and say, oh, I'm going to do this and that and this and that, and be about it. I'm going to be about it. It's a lifestyle change. I don't look at food as, I don't live to eat. I eat to live. That's the best way for me to explain it. If I keep it on my mind that I eat to live, I mean, I don't live to eat. I don't live day to day thinking about food and, oh, you know, let's go eat out. Number one, I've never been one to like to go out and eat anyway. Number two, I don't eat red meat. Number three, all I eat is chicken and fish anyway. I don't like red meat, never liked it. Don't like bacon, don't like pork. That's never been an issue for me because I just don't like it. But, you know, on top, my alarm's going off now. But on top of that, you know, it's just like, I've already got a good foundation. It's just the junk that you know, the junk food is what I used to be in the sweets, which I totally cut that out years ago. So anyway, you know, again, it's a lifestyle change, and it's just knowing that I want to eat. I want to live to eat. Wait, I don't want to live to eat. I want to eat to live. And so it's a mindset, and I focus on it. I pray on it every day, and I let God know that you know, I leave it in His hands, and I pray, you know, for His guidance every single day, you know, to make it through the day eating healthy and taking better care of the temple that He has given me. Anyway, with that said, I'm going to go because my alarm's going off, and I know you guys don't want to sit here and listen to that. I'm going to eat my vegetable wrap that I just made with a ton of water, and then I'm going to talk to you guys later. Bye.